What's going on today, YouTube? Rob here. In today's video, we're not opening just one, and not just two, but three booster boxes of the brand new Tactical Master set to come out in the TCG, in hopes of trying to pull a collector's rare, and trying to finish off building that Runic deck that I really do want to build. And we can also, hopefully, get enough cards to build Valance and maybe Labyrinth. I'm not 100% sure I want to build Labyrinth. But before we get started, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, consider leaving a like, consider commenting on what you might want to see next, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. And without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it.
Alright guys, let's get into this triple Tactical Masters booster opening. Basically, what we're trying to do is see if we can pull more Runic cards, more Valance cards, and if we can also pull a collector's rare, which is probably the one thing we're after more than anything else out of the set now. So let's see if we can pull those. Like I said, hopefully we do manage to pull more Runic cards. Hopefully we do manage to pull more of the Valance cards, and even Labyrinth. I might build that deck as well, but it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't seem that interesting to me anyway. So we've got Quick Booster to start, followed by Compulsory Evacuation Device. Runic Flashing Fire, which is a card we only have one of, which is pretty awesome. Valance, Dominator Duke, Duelist Alliance, Lilith, Lady of Lament, and Valance Voltage Viscount. So not a bad pack to start things off, but let's see if we can pull that collector's rare. We've got Runic Dispelling, Valance Mad Marquise, Labyrinth, which is a neat field spell for the Labyrinth deck. Anti-Spell Fragrance, which is awesome. Scapegoat, that's a really good reprint as well. Runic Allure, and Labyrinth Chandraglure. We've got Nizuki, the Valance Ninja, Fiend Briefing, Moonin, the Runic Wings, gives us our playset of that, Labyrinth Kuklaw, Astrograph Sorcerer, Lilith, Lady of Lament, and Invader of Darkness. And as much as I like Runics, if you can summon Invader of Darkness against them, they're absolutely hoot. We've got Runic, the Smithing Storm, Scion, the Valance Archer, Book of Eclipse, Runic Slumber, Mammonica, the Valance United, that's pretty awesome. Reckless Greed, Absolute King Blackjack, which is awesome as well. Good for your Valance stuff. Then we have Pendulum Fusion, followed by Pendulum Switch, Runic Destruction, another card we needed for Runics, Duelist Alliance, Malice, Lady of Lament, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Runic Allure rounding off that pack. And we've got Bear Blocker, which is pretty awesome, Nizuki, the Valance Ninja, Valance World, Shinra Bancho, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Trap Trick, Cosmic Cyclone, and Imperial Iron Wall. So I think we already have the playset of the Shinra Bancho, but I don't think we have the Labyrinth Spell and Traps, and I don't know if we have the other playset of the other Valance field spell. We've got Pendulum Switch, Runic Dispelling, Hojo, the Valance Warrior, which is pretty good as well. We've got Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Malice, Lady of Lament, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Senate Switch. Let's see if we can pull a collector's rare now out of this set. We've got Bear Blocker, followed by Fiend Briefing, Anti-Spell, Book of Eclipse, and Ariana, the Labyrinth Servant, Runic Allure, and Valance Voltage Viscount. got Nizuki, Mad Marquise, Valence World Kong Wizen, Koenig Wizen, sorry, Labyrinth Kuplok, Astrograph, Imperial Iron Wall, and Senate Switch. We've got Bear Blocker, Runic Smithing Storm, Runic Freezing Chains, another Runic card we need as well. Malice, Lady of Lament, Scapegoat, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Invader of Darkness. We've got Scion, the Valence Archer, Pendulum Fusion, Gary, the Runic Fangs, Labyrinth, Stovey Trovey, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, another Absolute King Blackjack, and Imperial Wall. Or Imperial Iron Wall, I should say. The last pack of the first half of this booster box, we've got Runic Dispelling, Pendulum Switch, Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch, Runic Slumber, which is pretty nice, Trap Trick, Reckless Greed, and Cosmic Cyclone. But let's move on to the second half of this booster and see what happens. So we've got Compulsory Nizuki, the Valence Ninja, Freezing Curses, once again. I think I called it Freezing Chains last time. Book of Eclipse, Anti-Spell, Absolute King Blackjack, and Invader of Chaos, or Invader of Darkness. Invader of Chaos is a different card. Completely different card. Ooh, we've got Droll and Mockbird, which is pretty neat. Runic Dispelling, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Trap Trick. Ooh, lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Which is pretty nice, that's the first of those. Senate Switch and Labyrinth Chandra Glur. We've got Pendulum Switch, Pendulum Fusion, Runic Destruction, which is awesome. That should give us our full playset. Runic Slumber, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Voltage Viscount, and Reckless Greed. We've got Scion, the Valence Archer, Compulsory Evacuation Device, Gary, Runic Fangs, gives us a playset of him, Valence, Dominator Duke, Malice, Lady of Lament, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Lilith, Lady of Lament. We've got Runic Smithing Storm, Nizuki, Runic Flashing Fire, should give us a playset, Scapegoat, Trap Trick, Imperial Iron Wall, and Invader of Darkness. We've got Mad Marquise, Runic Dispelling, Runic Golden Droplet. We need one more of these, I believe, as well. I already had a copy from a previous opening, Book of Eclipse, Astrograph, Runic Allure, and Voltage Viscount. And we have Pendulum Fusion, Scion, the Valence Archer, Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Anti-Spell, Senate Switch, and Cosmic Cyclone. We have Pendulum Switch, Fiend Briefing, Moonin, the Runic Wings. I think that gives us a playset already. We might already have a playset of that though. Dominator Duke, Runic Slumber, Reckless Greed, and the Labyrinth Chandra Glur. Down to our last three packs. Still no collector's rare. So we've got Quick Booster, followed by Compulsory Evacuation Device, Valence Genesis Grand Duke, which is awesome. Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Labyrinth Stovey Torby, Valence Voltage Viscount, and Senate Switch. And we have Bear Blocker, followed by Scion, the Valence Archer, Labyrinth Barrage, which is cool, new card. I don't think we've pulled that yet. Valence Dominator Duke, Malice Lady of Lament, Labyrinth Chandragler, and Lilith Lady of Lament. We've got 2 packs left to see if we can pull a Collector's Rare. And we've got Quick Booster, Runic Smithing Storm, Labyrinth, which is pretty neat. So no Collector's Rare in this pack. Scapegoat, Duelist Alliance, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Runic Allure. Man, if this was a spell card, we would have had a pack of nothing but spells, which I don't think I've had yet, actually, which is pretty neat. And last and final pack, we have Fiend Griefing, Valence Mad Marquise, and Labyrinth Setup, so no Collector's Rare. Astrograph Sorcerer, Labyrinth Kuklok, Cosmic Cyclone, and Imperial Iron Wall. So no Collector's Rare out of this box, as we do have 2 more boxes to get through. So hopefully we manage to pull a Collector's Rare out of box number 2. And if not box number 2, hopefully we manage to pull it out of box number 3. But let's get into box number 2 here and see if we do manage to pull a Collector's Rare. Not looking for any Collector's Rare in particular. I don't know, maybe a Collector's Rare Joel and Lockbird. That'd be nice, but I don't really care. If we do manage to pull a Collector's Rare, I'm happy with either one, or any one of them. So let's get into this second box. Got Runic Dispelling, Gary, the Runic Fangs to start things off. Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Malice, Lady of Lament, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Senate Switch. So we've got Fiend Griefing, Mizuki, Valence World, Koenig Wizen, Anti-Spell, Book of Eclipse, Runic Allure, and Voltage Viscount. So not bad. Got Mad Marquise, Bear Blocker, Labyrinth Barrage, Kuklok, Astrograph, Imperial Iron Wall, and Senate Switch. We've got Smithing Storm, Scion, Valence Archer, Malice, Lady of Lament, Scapegoat, Shinonome, the Valence Priestess, which is pretty awesome, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Invader of Darkness. Pendulum Fusion, Runic Dispelling, Runic Destruction, which is pretty awesome, but we do have a playset of that now. Stovey Torby, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, King Blackjack, and Imperial Iron Wall. Pendulum Switch, Quick Booster, Freezing Curses, which does give us our playset. Runic Slumber, Trap Trick, Reckless Greed, and Cosmic Cyclone. Scion, the Valence Archer, Mad Marquise, Runic Destruction again, Valence Dominator Duke, Malice Lady of Lament, Runic Allure, and Invader of Darkness. Rounding off that pack. Basically now I think I might need a couple more cards for Runics. And that's more just extra deck stuff. Bear Blocker, Valence, Ninja, Mizuki, Anti-Spell, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, Momonica, the Valence United, Reckless Greed, and Labyrinth Chandragler. But we basically have everything that we need 4 runics, so I will do a deck profile on that at some point. Probably just have to get some of the extra spots for the extra deck. Smithing Storms, Evacuation Device, Munich, the Moonin, the Runic Wings, Labyrinth Storby Torby, Astrograph, Labyrinth Archfiend, and Imperial Iron Wall. I don't know, maybe I'll try and do an anti-runic deck using Invader of Darkness as a boss monster. We've got Dispelling, Quick Booster, Valance, World, Shinra Bancho, Runic Slumber, Book of Eclipse, Cosmic Cyclone, and Lilith, Lady of Lament. Yeah, maybe I'll try and do an anti-runic deck, because I do feel that that deck will be represented quite nicely, if not at Niagara, but just in the future. Got Droll Lockbird, Pendulum Fusion, Labyrinth Setup. I think that's a second copy of that we've pulled so far. Labyrinth Coup Clock, Trap Trick, Absolute King Blackjack, and Invader of Darkness. And the last and final pack of this first half. And we have Fiend Griefing, Pendulum Switch, Valance, Buster Baron, Scapegoat, Valance, Dominator Duke, Chandra Glare, and Reckless Greed. Rounds off our first half. Let's move on to the second half and see if we can just kind of plow through this and pull that collector's rare. So we've got Labyrinth Setup, a whole bunch of other cards. And we've got Golden Droplet, so that should give us our playset, which is awesome. I think that was kind of the last main deck card we were missing. And we've got Flashing Fire, which again we've already got a playset of, but that's okay. And we have Mizuki, the Valance Ninja, Valance Buster Baron. Losing cards. Come on, collector's rare. Labyrinth, which is pretty nice. Should give us a playset of that. We've got Ghastly Glitch, which again, don't really need. Well, I guess, yeah, we have more than 3 copies of it now at this point. And we've got Valance Grand Duke, Genesis Grand Duke, which is good. I think that gives us a playset of him. We've got Moonin, Runic Wings. And we have, Hojo, the Valance Warrior. I think we now have a playset of that. So that's not too bad either. And Labyrinth. Again, another card we don't need. So we do have a playset of now for sure. But, Hugin. The Runic Wings. So I think we need one more copy of her to have 3 of each of the Runic Fusions. Let's see, Valance, World, Shinra, Bancho to round off our second booster box. And let's move on to our third and final booster box in hopes of pulling a collector's rare and seeing what other cards this set has in store for us. So we've got our last and final box of Tactical Masters. And like I said, I would be kind of surprised if Runic is being played a lot over the Niagara YCS, it's definitely a deck that I would have considered playing had I been going to Niagara, but unfortunately I'm not. But let's see if we can pull that collector's rare, and hopefully we do manage to pull it. Maybe even more of the runic cards we may or may not be missing. So we've got Ariane, the Labyrinth Servant as our first kind of chase card here. And we've got Flashing Fire, which is pretty good, but we don't need any more copies of it. We've got Buster Baron, which is nice. I think that gives us a playset of him, because I don't remember really pulling any of them in our first original opening. And we've got Shinra Bancho, don't need. Runic Golden Droplet, again, we've got our 3. So another card we don't need, but still good to see that we managed to pull it. Ooh, Moonin, the Runic Wings. I guess we need the other fusion, not Gary, not Moonin, but Hugin or whatever it is. So I think we have just the one copy from what we pulled today. Labyrinth, which is pretty good. Ooh, Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. I thought that was a different card, to be totally honest. But let's keep things going. Koenig Wizen, Valance World, the other field spell, which is pretty good. But again, we also have our playset of that, so don't particularly need it. We have Valance Genesis Grand Duke, so we managed to pull a playset out of our 3 boxes here. But I think we already had at least one copy from our previous one booster opening. Runic Destruction, which again, don't need any more of. Now we are basically just hoping for Hugin. Ooh, we got Gary. Runic Wings. Hugin or a Collector's Rare more than anything else. And I would prefer the Collector's Rare over the Hugin. Ooh, Genesis Grand Duke. Oh, and I guess there's a Runic Field spell, if I remember correctly, that's like in the set as well. We don't have any of those. So I guess hopefully we do manage to pull one of those at least. Moonin, Runic Wings, it's fine. Labyrinth Barrage. Got, Welcome Labyrinth. I think we have one copy of that, aside from this one that we just pulled. So that's neat as well. Labyrinth Setup, which is pretty good. Ooh, Hojo, the Valance Warrior, gives us at least a playset out of this booster opening. But like I said, I think we already have the playset of him. another Hojo, so just in case we didn't, like, oh, here you go. Here's a whole bunch of Hojo, the Valence Warriors. But what we're really looking for, like I said, is now more the collector's rare than anything. Ooh, Hugin, the Runic Wings. So, like I said, that's our second copy out of this booster opening, and probably our playset. So now, I guess, like I said, I think there's a field spell for Runics. So hopefully we do manage to pull that, or a collector's rare. Labyrinth setup, so now to this pack. We've got 3 packs left. Got Buster Baron, Quick Booster, Droll Mockford, Gary the Runic Fangs, so no collector's rare. Last and final pack, let's see what we get. We've got Smithing Storm, Fiend Reaping, Shinra Bancho, Malice, Lady of Lament, Duelist Alliance, Runic Ruler, and Reckless Greed, with Shinra Bancho being our hollow card, or our chase card out of that pack. Rounding off our Tactical Masters Triple Booster opening. So not bad, we did manage to pull basically everything we needed for Runics, aside from what I believe is a field spell. But let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that.
Alright guys, that's it for this triple Tactical Masters booster box opening. We didn't pull a collector's rare, unfortunately, but we did manage to pull basically every other Runic card that we needed, aside from the field spell. So that I'll get separately, and then I'll do a deck profile on the deck when that comes in. And we did also manage to pull quite a few of the different Valence cards, so hopefully I can build a deck with that as well, and we'll see how that goes. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Also comment on what you might want to see next, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe for more fun Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I will catch you in the next one. That's game!